Bro, most people in our generation are too fucking comfortable. It's so easy to get everything these days. And I'm talking about the easy pleasures, the easy dopamine, the junk food, the porn, and the video games, and the weed. The men in this generation have been controlled by the substances by the big players. The big corporations, don't want to see the men in this generation get to the highest potential. It's sad to see, and it's only going to get worse with ever evolving technology. Apparently, there's going to be chips in our brains, so it makes it so that we can't even think for ourselves. It's so easy for a young man to get sucked into one or all of these bad habits, like video games, junk food, porn, and weed. I'm saying that because I got sucked into it without even a second thought. It seems so fun in the moment when you're indulging in instant gratification, but afterwards you feel like shit. I got sucked into it at a very young age, especially porn. These bad habits literally suck the life out of you. Think about it, when you indulge in any of these bad habits, don't you feel shit afterwards? And you start questioning your whole existence? But then you go back to it because you're an addict. You're an addict to easy dopamine and it leaves you purposeless. Luckily for me, I went through mental illness. And yes, I said luckily because it really did change my life for the better. I was induced by drugs in the first place, and I still have symptoms of it after 2.5 years of recovering. But that's okay because it put me on a path of self improvement. I had to start again from zero and get back to the place I used to be. The thing is, I climbed back up, but I went past what I used to be like. This mental illness really shook me up, and I literally took control of my life. The thing is, for some of us, there needs to be a tragedy or an illness for us to wake the fuck up to reality. If this didn't happen to me, I would be the same loser that I was 2.5 years ago. I'm telling you all of this so that you don't go through the same illness or a tragedy that I went through for you to wake up to reality. You're being too comfortable. You're frying your dopamine receptors by overstimulating them, and anything other than the bad habits won't give you the same level of happiness anymore. Bro, are you realizing what you're doing to yourself? The longer you go indulging in instant gratification activities, the more of the substance that you need for you to get the same level of dopamine that you got before. It's the law of diminishing returns. The deeper you get into it, the harder it becomes to quit. That goes for any instant gratification activity. If you're relatively young, let's say around 16 to 25 years old, and you're just starting these habits, please stop before it's too late. The only one that can stop you is you. The only one that can help you is you. You realize when you get to your older years of your life, into your adult years, that no one is coming to help you. If you don't build up the willpower and the discipline to do the hard work like you love it, you're going to be a loser for the rest of your life. And I hate this mindset of, oh, do what makes you happy and fulfilled and all that bullshit. Bro, deep down you know that you're not happy doing these bad habits. Oh yes, you only get one life, do whatever the fuck you want, YOLO. Bro, fuck that. You only get one life on this fucking planet. So are you gonna leave your mark on this fucking planet? Or are you gonna be a fucking loser? Which one is it, bro? As a man, you know deep down that you need to have a mission or a purpose in life. But you got distracted. And I got distracted. But I'm on the right path now and you're still not. Bro, I don't want you to go down this path for 20, 30 years and realize at the end that you have done fuck all with your life and you could have done so much more. But I only see it one way in this life. You either live with the pain of regret or you live with the pain of discipline. Guess which one is more painful? You're right, the pain of regret. The pain of discipline is temporary and the pain of regret is forever. You're gonna always have it in the back of your mind like unwanted luggage, and you're gonna carry it around everywhere that you go. You only got one life. Are you gonna be remembered for more than at least one more generation? Or are you gonna be forgotten? Don't you want your kids and grandkids to remember you as the fucking man that went out there and conquered anything that he set his mind to? Bro, I can't believe there's still 30 and 40-year-olds that still play video games. This is how bad it can get, bro. There was this guy on YouTube that I watched, one of his videos on how to make money with NFTs. And he said that he can't be fucked waiting for whitelist spots. So he makes money another way with NFTs. Apparently he can't wait for the whitelist spots because he's got better things to do like playing Xbox. Up until the Xbox part, I had respect for him because he's hustling, flipping NFTs, but then he gave up the opportunity to make more money by playing Xbox instead. I'm like, bro, you look 40 and you gave up the opportunity to make more money to play Xbox instead? My bro, are you fucking serious? This is how bad addiction to instant gratification can get, bro. He's probably been playing video games since he was a young kid, and he still hasn't stopped the habit. Bro, the habit was so addictive that he had to turn down making more money. I'm telling you this so that you don't end up like this guy. And video games is the least bad thing on the list. Bro, people smoke their lives away and have terrible porn addictions since they were young and they still can't stop. And they keep resetting their nofap streak and end in a cycle of endless doom. If your friends are peer pressuring you, just stand up for yourself, bro. Just say no and walk away. If they're really your friends, they will understand. Otherwise, they're not even supposed to be your friends in the first place. But what I'm telling you to do is get away from those types of people permanently. I don't care if they're your friends or not. You're not losing anything. You'll make better, more high quality friends once you start your self improvement journey. Bro, the men in power want a soft and weak generation of men so they can easily manipulate them with the modern addictions. They don't want men to be ambitious and be masculine because they don't get any reward from that. And it's becoming easier and easier for them to do it because men are getting weaker and weaker by the generation. Just think about it. When a majority of people are doing something, a bad habit, you're more likely to do the same thing just to try and fit in. I feel like in your teens it's even worse because trying to fit in with the cool kids has been your desire for the longest time. It's called conforming. When a majority of people are doing a certain act, you will most likely do the same thing whether you like it or not, just so that you don't stand out. Adults do it often, so what makes you think that a teen won't do it? So, what should you do to stop this? It's easier said than done, but literally stay true to your values and stand up for yourself. Just say no, especially to the bad habits. Always think that it's you versus them. These big corporations, these big social media companies have split tested metrics in their app so that they keep you on their app for as long as possible. They have literally spent millions and fine tuned everything in their app so that you stay on their app for as long as possible to the point that you are addicted. Bro, there are literally people that wake up and the first thing that they do is start scrolling on social media. You literally destroy your day right then and there by being too comfortable and even worsening your addiction. And don't even get me started on food companies. Fast food companies are designed to get you addicted to their refined carbs and sugar. Cancer feeds on this shit, bro, and obesity is caused by this. I'm not telling you to not eat McDonald's ever, but reduce it severely to where you eat like once every 2 months or something like that. This is the type of shit that's keeping you comfortable, addicted, and fat. Are you literally willing to stay this way for the rest of your life, bro? If you have been addicted to the bad habits for a long time, bro, I know you're sick of it. It doesn't bring you the same amount of pleasure that it used to bring you when you first started, and it's draining you by the day. It's time to stop this, bro, but you won't be able to do it straight away. You need a good level of willpower to do this. You need to have the bad habits right in front of you and make it so that it doesn't even phase you. You need to level up your willpower every day just by having the bad habits right in front of you and not even indulging in them. Have the fast food at your house, don't throw them away. Have the video games downloaded on your computer, don't delete them. Have the chocolate in front of you, now look at it for a long period of time and see what it does to your brain. It literally will increase your willpower levels. This is the only way you're going to stop doing the bad habits. Try this and let me know how it went in the comments down below. Scroll down and hit the subscribe and the like button right now.